Hey guys, so we decided to explore our neighborhood here in Cologne a little better and take some portraits with our model Katy. We believe that you can find great locations no matter where you live. You just have to look, find the right angles and the right light, have a good idea, and you can take some amazing portraits. So we are excited to get going today, even though we're going to be quite sweaty, and just take some portraits and see where it goes. So happy you could join us. So the first location we discovered was this little archway with lots of greenery, and we really enjoyed how the colors combined with her outfit, and we asked Katy to do some really natural poses and just started to get in the flow of our shoot. Meters behind the archway, Chris decided to take some medium format portraits on this Pentax 607 of Katy, as the colors combined very nicely with her outfit and gave a lot of structure due to the greenery. And yeah, here are some of the images he took. It's always so fascinating to me how many different spots you can discover in just one location. So this is still Chris shooting in the archway near to the graffiti, and it was just awesome how the light came in and gave a lot of depth to the image, as the archway was just really dark in the back and it just gave the most interesting light for portraits. Adding movement to your images is always a great way to add a lot more variety to them, and you just get a lot more spontaneous, relaxed shots that show a lot of personality. Next up, Chris decided to take some pictures near this beautiful wooden door that was right behind our archway. And the light was a bit different here, but still really beautiful, as it was a really cloudy day and we had this really soft diffused light, which is perfect for taking portraits.
The light is really awesome.
We are now heading to our second location, which is a playground with a ping pong table, which was just a few meters away from our archway, so we got really lucky. And a pro tip, clean your locations before you shoot them. One thing that we really loved about this location was that it offered so many different possibilities for us to use it. Katy could sit on the ping pong table, even lie down on it or stand on it. And that just made telling stories with these images so much easier and created really interesting portraits. Another thing that made this a really interesting location for us to shoot in was the light. As I already mentioned, we had really soft diffused light that day as it was really cloudy, but the playground was also surrounded by trees, and we picked the one spot where there weren't any leaves in the way, so the light was really spot on Katy, which created a background that was a bit darker and therefore added a lot of depth to the image. towel for your model to change behind when you're shooting outdoors is a great way to make your model feel safe and change with a little more privacy. We then headed to our third and final spot for the day, which took us to a bit of a stroll through our neighborhood when we discovered this really pretty red gate, and it matched Katy's outfit, so we thought this would be a good way to go. Working with leading lines is a concept that's pretty much as old as photography itself, but this location provided a perfect opportunity to work with all the lines on the gates and just to give your images and your portraits a bit more structure and to guide the viewer into the image. Locations like this can provide a bit of a challenge since they might look too normal or maybe even look a little sad. But due to the color combination of the location and her outfit, it creates a consistent concept and makes it seem like you really thought about the image you took, which we did even though we discovered this location by chance. So that's always a great way to incorporate color in your images. Getting the best results as possible always relies on teamwork, so communicating with your model is key. Give clear instructions, but also listen to your model and the ideas that she has. Katy was just wonderful to work with as she offered a lot of ideas herself, and then we mixed everything together and just came up with really creative ways to use the locations that we were shooting at. Finding great photo locations can seem like a bit of a challenge at first, but if you develop an eye for what makes a location unique and how you can use it for your idea or your concept, it can be wonderful to discover places that you never thought of to shoot in. So just getting out there and starting shooting is just the best way to take great photographs. Thank you guys so much for watching and following us along shooting on this very hot summer's day. And also a big thank you to our wonderful model Katy for working with us.